Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're continuing our deep dive into Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money, and let me tell you, today's topic is a game changer. In Chapter 3, we explore the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of defining enough. If you missed it, check out that video after this one. Today, we're diving into Chapter 4, Confounding Compounding. This chapter unpacks the almost magical power of compounding and why it's the most underestimated force in finance, and maybe even in life. So, grab your notebook because this chapter is full of lessons that can transform the way you think about growth, patience, and long-term success. Introduction to Chapter 4, Confounding Compounding. If there's one lesson you take from this book, let it be this. Compounding isn't intuitive, but it's incredibly powerful. Housel illustrates how small, consistent actions can lead to extraordinary outcomes over time. Whether it's wealth, skills, or relationships, compounding rewards patience and consistency in ways that are hard to grasp at first, but life-changing in the long run. Core concepts from Chapter 4. This chapter revolves around three critical ideas that help us understand and harness the power of compounding. 1. Time is the most important factor. The most significant contributor to compounding isn't intelligence, strategy, or effort. It's time. The earlier you start, the more profound the effects of compounding become. Housel uses Warren Buffett as an example. Buffett didn't become one of the richest people in the world solely because of his investing genius. He became rich because he started investing at the age of 10 and continued for over 80 years. Most of his wealth was accumulated after his 60th birthday, thanks to the exponential growth of compounding. The takeaway? The best time to start is now. Even small contributions made consistently can grow into something remarkable over decades. 2. Small gains, big results. Housel emphasizes that compounding isn't about making huge leaps. It's about small, incremental gains that build on each other. Imagine this. If you improve by just 1% every day, you'll be 37 times better at the end of the year. But if you decline by 1% daily, you'll almost fade into nothing. This principle applies to everything from saving money to developing new skills. The key is consistency. It's not about getting rich overnight. It's about staying the course and letting time do the heavy lifting. 3. Patience beats perfection. In a world obsessed with quick results, patience is a superpower. Compounding rewards those who can wait, but it penalizes those who chase instant gratification. Housel points out that compounding is often underestimated because its effects are slow at first. But over time, the growth becomes exponential, creating results that seem almost magical. The trick is to resist the urge to give up before the payoff. Storytelling moments. One of the standout stories in this chapter is the tale of Ronald Read, a janitor and gas station attendant who quietly amassed an $8 million fortune through simple, consistent investing. Read didn't rely on big risks or complicated strategies. He let time and compounding work their magic. In contrast, Housel shares the story of others who earned far more but lost everything because they failed to understand the power of patience and long-term thinking. These stories highlight a crucial lesson. It's not about how much you earn. It's about how consistently you grow and how long you let compounding work for you. Why it matters. So, why is understanding compounding so critical? 1. It changes your perspective on growth. Compounding teaches us that success isn't about dramatic transformations. It's about steady, incremental progress over time. This perspective can reduce stress and help you focus on the process rather than immediate results. 2. It rewards patience. Many people abandon their goals because they don't see immediate results. But compounding reminds us that the most significant rewards often come after years or even decades of consistent effort. 3. It applies to everything. While compounding is most often discussed in the context of finance, it applies to every aspect of life: relationships, skills, knowledge, and even health. Think of relationships, for example. The more time and consistent effort you invest, the stronger they become. Or consider learning a new skill. Practicing a little every day leads to exponential improvement over time. Practical applications. Here are some actionable ways to harness the power of compounding in your own life. 1. Start small but start now. Whether it's saving money, building a habit, or learning something new, the earlier you begin, the more time compounding has to work its magic. Don't wait for the perfect time, just start. 2. Be consistent. The secret to compounding is regularity. Automate your savings, schedule daily practice sessions, or set aside specific times for self-improvement. Small, consistent efforts matter more than occasional big pushes. 3. Focus on long-term gains. Avoid the temptation to chase quick wins. Instead, invest in activities, habits, and decisions that will pay off in the long run. Think about where you want to be in 10, 20, or 30 years and align your actions accordingly. 4. Embrace patience. Remember, compounding is slow at first, but accelerates over time. Trust the process and resist the urge to give up when progress seems minimal. Expanding the conversation. One of the most exciting things about compounding is its universality. It's not just a financial principle, it's a life principle. Think about your personal growth. Every book you read, every new skill you learn, and every meaningful conversation contributes to your overall development. These small actions compound into a richer, more fulfilling life. Here's a thought experiment for you. Imagine starting a small habit today, like saving $10 a week, exercising for 15 minutes a day, or reading 5 pages of a book each night. Where could you be in a year? 5 years? 10 years? Let's discuss this in the comments. What's one small habit you can start today that you believe will have a big impact over time? Closing thoughts. Chapter 4 of The Psychology of Money is a powerful reminder that the greatest outcomes often come from the simplest actions, done consistently over time. Whether it's building wealth, skills, or relationships, compounding rewards those who are patient and persistent. The key takeaway? Time is your greatest ally. Start early, stay consistent, and let compounding do the rest. Call to action. If you found value in this breakdown, give this video a thumbs up. It helps others discover this channel. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss an update. Now it's your turn. How has compounding played a role in your life? Have you experienced the magic of small, consistent efforts adding up to something extraordinary? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the psychology of money. Remember, success isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the right things consistently over time. Take care, and I'll see you in the next chapter, where we'll explore the concept of getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. You won't want to miss it.